For those of you who actually don't know, Big Brother is saying that this Sunday is going to be a Sunday we carry weight. So if you are weightless or you not get power, no shook eye for this Sunday. So what I'm suspecting and expecting for this Sunday is the fact that we might just get to see a double or triple eviction, a disqualification or something, but it's not going to be the normal or the usual. So of course, make sure you stick right on this channel because you're going to get it as a day hot. Now in this video, I'm going to relate to you the fact that Pere, we thought, has, retired from his craziness of being poisonous and chaotic and strategic, has re-strategized. And this he is doing with Tolanibaj. And now we see that, Doyin and Kim Oprah actually fought this morning. And then Ike is exposing the fact that Pere and Doyin got sexual one way or the other. And it's going to really push me back to relate to what Uriel said after she left the show. So this and more you're going to get in this video. So if you're new to my channel, or if you're a returning viewer who has not subscribed, please subscribe. Click on the bell button beside for notification. And every post I make, don't forget to your comments down below so that we can engage. Give this video a thumbs up and also share this video. This might be something minute to you, but it means a whole lot to me. And of course, I appreciate you. Now let's get right into the gist of today. Now, Doyin and Kim Oprah fought this morning. And I knew that even if not the new guys, the new ladies are going to fight both each other and the other housemates. And it's not so long we're seeing that. So this morning, after Big Brother punished the Ike, Cross and Tolanibaj, the housemates needed to do a cleanup. And then here was Kim Oprah, who went into the room and saw Doyin and other people lying down. And she was like, Doyin's not even cleaning this place. Look at how this place looks dirty. It turns out some people were secluded, like people were giving duty roster what they were going to do. Doyin was amongst the people who were supposed to prepare the bed and or sweep it one way or the other. She's supposed to do one, and then she did the one that she could do or was designated to do. And then here was Kim Oprah, attacking her that she's not cleaning, and Doyin went out and back slashed it at her. It was like she has been doing this work every time. Sometimes she would even sweep and clean and prepare the bed. Nobody should come for her this morning. Nobody should bring that nonsense energy. And that was how that fight went on. I think they separated and went back to what they were doing. And of course, this is something that Doyin also had to insult Pere this morning when Doyin was talking to Neil. Pere came and then Doyin went out on him. I was like, his babe is coming to tell her nonsense that she's better shut that her dirty hole she call her mouth, because if she comes to her, she's going to get it as it hot. I'm like, okay, girl. And still talking about Pere, like I said, Pere has re-strategized and is finding better ways to handle his villain attitude. Now, according to him, he was having a conversation with Tolanibaj in the lounge beside the biggest parrot, and he was like, he's changing his ways. He will not come out like the way he usually comes, be found in conversations with words and instigating with a bit of action, but instead this time he's going to be using sign languages and touch motions. Now this he was telling Tolanibaj when it came to being in strategic places of strategic conversations, strategic plottings against people, and even when it comes to interests of Tolanibaj, for example, Neo. Now, he said that whenever he is seeing a conversation, just like last night, he was trying to get her into a certain conversation, but she was tired and went to go and sleep, that she missed out. But this time, he's going to be intentional. He would come and grab her by the hand and just nudge her to follow him. And that anytime Tolanibaj sees Pere with a number of people having a conversation, she should just know that she's supposed to be there. So she should leave whatever she's doing and she should come there and have that conversation. Even if she does not contribute or be one of the instigators, she should come there and just get a notion of it. And Tolanibaj was like, no, do I necessarily need to do that? What about Neil? He'll be feeling left out. I don't want him to feel like he's alone and and not having people by his side. Please, before English go finish me for this video. And then Pere was just like, I don't really understand what you're saying, but I'm just telling you take note. When I'm around people, come around. When I come around you and touch you, follow me. That's just how I'm going to do it. I don't want people to now see me in the way they were seeing me before. This, he went on to go and grab Kim Oprah to pull her to his lap so that he could still have that conversation. But that wasn't important to me. The next conversation is what was important to me. So, of course, Doyin left whatever she was doing and noticed that Nia was in the kitchen trying to prepare something to eat. And then she went on there to talk to him. I was like trying to find out, like, you've been moody, you've been in a certain mood, you've been ignoring and avoiding Tolanibaj, even though she comes toward around you countless times to ask you, like, what's up, what's happening. You keep ignoring her. So do you want to talk to me? What is happening really? You can talk to me. And Neil was like, he is just, in his mind now. He's saying that he has not been winning challenges and not been getting rewarded. He's noticing how he has been, the housemates are looking at him and telling him about how they are shipping him, and he does not like that. He has mentioned this to her countless times. In fact, he has sang it around her and around the housemates that they're just having fun. They're just being fellow housemates who, care about each other. He doesn't like the fact that Tolanibaj is taking this out of proportion, making it look like they're in a ship. He is not here for something like that. What he's focusing is his future, his plans, his goals, and everything. And although he didn't mention it, but remember that, Neil had mentioned to Tolanibaj that there's somebody outside the house who is an athlete that he's, building something with, that he's tired of it. And right now he's just going to stop his communication with her, but he'll find when he can talk to her. For now, he just wants to, be in his own space. And although we understand this, I know that the fact that they keep kissing and grabbing and touching and doing stuff is not going to get it out of the mind of people, and even out of the mind of Tolanibaj, that he does not want to be shipped, because he is saying this and his action is saying the other thing. Now, of course, this was a conversation that even Tolanibaj got to hear from Doyin. Doyin met her in the garden. I was like, you guys should have a conversation, but this is what he's saying, but you didn't do anything wrong, so just clear your mind out of the fact that you think that you did something wrong. I'm like, I hope this does not backfire on Doyin for having a conversation with this person and taking it to the other person, because we know how these things work. And finally on this video, so what Uriel said after her eviction was true. After Uriel's eviction, she had an interview with Ebuka. She had 2 other interviews where she indicated that someone in the house had an Odoguna, and what do we call it? Big Bola. And then a lot of people are speculating that it was going to be Neil, because we know that Uriel has a thing or two for Neil. She likes him, the vibe, and although he's younger than her, she really does not care. And then when they asked her the question, she's like, no, it's not Neil. It's actually Pere. Pere is big down there, like literally like a hook, like a pipe or something. And it seems that is true, because Ike was having a conversation with CeeC about Doyin, and this was beside the biggest parrot. There's a couch there. They sat down, they were talking, and then Ike was like, he noticed that yesterday Doyin was in the dressing room close to the bathroom, and then she was rearranging her drawers, and then he was hearing some whispers between 2 people. That was when he knew that there was somebody else there who was talking to Doyin. And she was like, oh no, leave me alone, I don't want to see it, just leave it. And then it turned out it was Pere. Pere was telling her that, you know what, you would like it, just turn. Look, if I turn, you're going to enjoy it. It is strong enough, it is big enough, it is what you want. And then Doyin was like, okay, let me see. Oh my God, it's big. My hook, my mighty Joyoung, my this, my that. And then Doyin added that, girls like me, this is what we like, that will make us faint, that will make us helpless. We cannot stand up again. I'm like, hey, God. CeeC had to shout, like, oh my God, that's not my kind of girl. That's not me. And then that was how what's his name? Pere now has a new nickname. In fact, I've forgotten that new nickname. So please, if you recall it, please state it in the comment section down below. That's all I have for you guys on this video. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Watch my videos till the end. Click on the bell button for notification on every post I make so that you get notified by YouTube whenever I post a new video and you know, even when I go live. And I'm going to see you on the next one.